Okay, so let's unpack this. Welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at a really fascinating source today, the foundational manifesto for the Open Negative Results Registry. And, well, our mission here is to figure out why unpublished, quote-unquote, failed science is actually the missing key to medical truth.
Right, and how hiding those failures is really hurting everyone in the system.
Exactly. So to start, imagine you are buying a house or like a car, and you check a review site. But this site only allows 5-star reviews to exist.
Yeah, that would be completely useless.
Right. Anything lower, a 3, a 2, a 1-star review is just deleted and locked in a vault somewhere. That completely skewed artificial reality is actually how modern medical literature operates today.
It really is. And that glaring asymmetry is the whole reason this manifesto exists. Because, we have this scientific ecosystem suffering from massive survivorship bias.
Right, because we only ever see the winners.
Exactly. Positive evidence gets heavily favored for publication, while null or negative evidence it vanishes. And mathematically, that guarantees an overestimation of a drug's efficacy and a huge underestimation of its risk.
Wait, so what does this all mean for you listening right now? Like, if you're taking a prescription medication right now, are those everyday treatments based on that mathematically distorted prior probability?
Unfortunately, yes. The baseline odds that doctors trust are skewed. The published literature is basically a curated highlight reel. The manifesto refers to this missing information as dark data. But, we need to be clear here, this is not botched science.
Oh, so it's not like someone messed up the experiment in the lab.
No, not at all. It is successful, highly rigorous science that just happened to yield a null outcome. The drug didn't work, but the science was perfectly sound.
Okay, that makes sense. But why does this happen? The manifesto outlines 3 types of this dark data. The first 2, they make sense to me. Orphan preclinical hypotheses like animal testing that didn't pan out in phase 1 or 2 clinical stagnations.
Right, trials that just halt early.
Yeah. But the third one, secondary endpoint failures, where scientists omit null secondary results to craft a cleaner narrative. That sounds a bit, shady. Are they lying to us?
It does sound shady, yeah. But it's mostly driven by the system's incentives. Researchers face immense pressure to secure funding, publish in top-tier journals. A messy reality with mixed results just doesn't sell as well as a flawless victory.
Wow. So it's like explorers mapping a new continent, finding a lethal pit of quicksand, and refusing to put it on the map because quicksand isn't quote-unquote treasure.
That is a perfect way to put it.
Which literally dooms the next independent team to fall into the exact same trap.
Precisely. And the cost of hiding that messy reality is tens of billions of dollars wasted globally on redundant research every year. Plus, it's a massive bioethical crisis.
How so?
Well, think about the Declaration of Helsinki. Human subjects take placebos or experimental risks to advance collective knowledge. Exposing people to those risks and then burying the data just because it doesn't help sell a drug is a huge betrayal of those volunteers.
Yeah, that is incredibly heavy. So to stop this waste, we need a standardized, immutable map of those dead ends. But how do we actually map this quicksand? Finding and reading thousands of unpublished, messy PDFs sounds completely impossible.
It is impossible, which is why the registry proposes using a strict JSON schema to capture standardized variables. Things like statistical power, confidence intervals, effect sizes.
Okay, stop right there. Here's where it gets really interesting, but you totally lost me at JSON schema. What does coding have to do with medical trials?
Fair point, my bad. Think of a JSON schema simply as a standardized digital language. Instead of a messy, scanned PDF, the data is forced into a neat, uniform checklist that computers can instantly read and organize at scale.
Oh, wow. So if you standardize all this failure, does that become like the ultimate cheat code for an AI?
Exactly. Right now, trying to train medical AI on just the published successes is like trying to teach a self-driving car how to drive by only showing it videos of open highways.
Right, and deleting all the footage of car crashes. It wouldn't know what to do when someone suddenly slams on the brakes.
Spot on. By structuring this dark data uniformly, modern machine learning algorithms can finally ingest all those negative results. You feed the AI the systemic failures. This allows us to build predictive models that can identify likely trial failures before anyone even writes a check to fund them.
That completely flips how we view scientific failure. Publishing a null result isn't a mark of shame. It's illuminating the map of human knowledge, marking the dead end so everyone else can find the true path forward.
Without mapping the dark, you just can't properly navigate the light.
I love that. Which leaves you, the listener, with a pretty wild thought to explore on your own. If machine learning algorithms eventually become flawlessly trained on a massive global registry of this dark data, will we reach a point where we can completely bypass early-stage human clinical trials? Imagine perfectly predicting the quicksand in a computer simulation before a single human ever has to step foot in it.